Pentagon criticizes China for overreaction in military drills near Taiwan. Taiwan business leaders questioned over unreported political donations. Government incentives encourage hiring older workers with up to 180,000 new Taiwan dollars bonus. Nobel Economics Prize goes to global inequality researchers. Voice of beloved, Doraemon, dies aged 90. China's Premier Li talks trade in Vietnam. Sister of North Korea's leader threatens South Korea. Elon Musk introduces walking, talking Optimus robots.
Hello, I'm Johnny. Thank you for joining us on Funday News. It's Tuesday, October 15th, and here are your top stories. In local news, the Pentagon expressed deep concern over China's Joint Sword 2024B drills around Taiwan, calling China's actions irresponsible, overreactive, and destabilizing. The U.S. stressed its strong influence in the Indo-Pacific region and the global importance of peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait. At least 10 high-profile figures have been questioned by Taipei prosecutors over unreported political donations during the presidential election. Media mogul Wang Lingling and gambling tycoon Chen Yingchu have testified, while Keelung Mayor Xie Guoliang is expected to testify soon regarding a $2 million NT donation to the Taiwan People's Party. The Ministry of Labor offers employers up to $180,000 NT in bonuses through its Employment Incentive Program to encourage the hiring of middle-aged and senior workers. This initiative helps older workers, especially those facing difficulties re-entering the workforce, to secure stable employment opportunities. And in global news, 3 U.S.-based academics won the 2024 Nobel Economics Prize on Monday for their research into why global inequality persists, especially in countries dogged by corruption and dictatorship. Simon Johnson and James Robinson, both British-American, and Turkish-American Darren Acemoglu were commended for their work on how institutions are formed and affect prosperity. The prestigious award is the final prize to be given out this year and is worth 11 million Swedish crowns.
Jakob Svensson, chair of the Committee for the Prize in Economic Sciences, said, "Reducing the vast differences in income between countries is one of our time's greatest challenges. The laureates have demonstrated the importance of societal institutions for achieving this." Acemoglu told the Nobel press conference that data gathered by pro-democracy groups showed that public institutions and the rule of law in many parts of the world were being weakened. He said, "I think this is a time when democracies are going through a rough patch. And it is, in some sense, quite crucial that they reclaim the high ground of better governance, cleaner governance, and delivering the promise of democracy to a broad range of people."
Nobuo Oyama, the voice of the beloved Japanese anime character Doraemon for a generation of children across Asia, died on September 29th at the age of 90 due to old age. Her agency apologized for the delay in its statement, adding, "We would like to express our sincere gratitude for the kindness extended to the deceased during her lifetime." A private funeral attended by relatives was held for Oyama. She was best known for voicing the titular character in the Doraemon television show, which aired from 1979 through 2005.
The franchise includes dozens of animated films, video games, music albums, and manga series. They follow the adventures of Doraemon, a robotic cat from the 22nd century who arrives in the present day to help a young boy named Nobita, who's terrible at everything. The friendly blue and white character often rescues Nobita by pulling secret gadgets from the future out of a pocket in his stomach. Before voicing Doraemon, Oyama also appeared in NHK's puppet show, Bufu Wu, which aired from 1960 to 1967. However, it was the animated show that catapulted her to worldwide fame, so much so that the 1979 series is also known as the Oyama edition, to distinguish it from other Doraemon adaptations.
China agrees Sunday to assist Vietnam with cross-border railway development and take steps to expand agricultural imports from its smaller neighbor. Premier Li Qiang, on an official visit to Vietnam, pledged that China would further open its market to high-quality fruits, seafood, and other Vietnamese products. China is Vietnam's largest trading partner and second-largest export market after the U.S. Vietnam's top leader Tu Lam emphasized the importance of the relationship by making China his first overseas visit after assuming his post last year.
Li came to Vietnam from neighboring Laos, where he had pushed back against calls at a meeting of Southeast Asian leaders to respect international law in territorial disputes in the South China Sea. Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh told Li that both sides should respect each other's legitimate rights and interests, resolve disputes through peaceful means, and properly address issues related to fishers and their vessels. Vietnam condemned China 2 weeks ago for what it described as an assault by Chinese law enforcement personnel that injured several Vietnamese fishers near the Paracel Islands in the South China Sea. The islands have been under China's de facto control since 1974, when Beijing seized them from Vietnam in a brief but violent naval conflict.
The powerful sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un accused South Korea of deliberately avoiding responsibility for the alleged flights of South Korean drones over the North's capital and warned of a terrible calamity if they continue. The statement by Kim Yong-jong came a day after North Korea's foreign ministry claimed that South Korean drones carrying anti-North Korean propaganda leaflets were detected in the night skies over Pyongyang on October 3rd, as well as Wednesday and Thursday this week.
The ministry said North Korean forces will prepare all means of attack capable of destroying the southern side of the border and the South Korean military, and respond without warning if South Korean drones are detected in its territory again. South Korea's defense minister initially denied the accusation, but the South's military later adjusted its response, saying it couldn't confirm whether or not the North's claims were true. In comments published through state media, Kim, one of her brother's top foreign policy officials, said that the South Korean military's vague statements should be taken as proof that it was either the main culprit or accomplice in this incident.
Elon Musk claimed that Tesla's humanoid robots will be the biggest product ever of any kind, sparking a lively debate over when and whether he will manage to put a robot in every house. The walking, talking Optimus robots stole the show during the Thursday night event in Los Angeles to reveal the company's cybercar, a self-driving taxi. Musk said the bots can basically do anything you want, like mowing your lawn, cleaning the kitchen after dinner, babysitting your kids, or just being a friend, and will cost less than a car, between $20,000 and $30,000 in the long term.
The nearly 6-foot-tall robots danced on stage to techno music, served fruity cocktails, and played rock, paper, scissors. Dev Nag, CEO of QueryPal, a support automation company that uses artificial intelligence, said it will likely be 5 or more years before consumers see Optimus bots in their homes. The robot still faces challenges in areas like walking steadily on uneven terrain, lasting all day on a single battery charge, and safely navigating around people and pets, a thornier problem than it might seem. The bots will likely first be made available to billionaires and other high-status individuals within 5 years, but it will take about a decade for a full retail rollout.
The answer for yesterday was B, culled. To control the outbreak, the government culled thousands of infected animals from the population. Did you answer correctly? Now let's delve into the news of Elon Musk introduces walking, talking Optimus robots. Number 1, uneven. 不均匀的，不平衡的. The road surface is uneven, making it difficult for cars to drive smoothly. Number 2, automation. 自动化. Automation in manufacturing has significantly reduced the need for manual labor. Number 3, in the long term, 长期看来, investing in renewable energy will benefit the environment in the long term. Next, we have a multiple choice question for everyone to practice. Which answer would you choose? You can write your answer in the comment section. The correct answer will be announced tomorrow. And that's all for today's Funday News. Be sure to tune in to Funday News from Monday to Friday and click the link below to join Funday for free. I'm Johnny Wu, your host. I'll see you next time.